So tell us a little more about your home. Is this your first home together?
Yes, it's our first home together.
So is there anything that you decided that you absolutely don't want in your home, or like what was kind of the inspiration behind it?
I don't think there's like a certain thing that we don't want, but more of like we knew what we sort of like wanted before we even like had the house.
So in terms of like aesthetic or
Okay, for me, I think there is something that I definitely didn't want, which is any light color woods. Yeah, so like I think even all the woods that we gotten in the house is usually gravitated to like darker tones. Yeah, so that is one thing. For what we wanted, I think like the main elements like concrete, steel, dark woods, some glass materials here and there. I think these are like elements that we really wanted to have in the home.
So one thing that immediately stands out is your metal cabinetry. Why did you choose metal instead of like the usual wood or like laminate?
So I think the inspiration for our theme, right, is brutalist based and with like slight influences of like dopamine decor. So like going with the brutalist theme, I think stainless steel is something very staple in that theme. So I think that was like the main reason for it. And of course, like I think kitchen is one of the best place to have like a lot of stainless steel because it's also functional. And I think we do like to cook, so stainless steel is also like more practical lah. Like it's very functional in the kitchen, I feel.
Talk to us more about your living room and the concept behind the design.
I think as you can see, like the living room, you can see a lot of colors. Even though the base is like a bit more like brutalist, but we wanted to add colors so that it doesn't feel so cold. You know, yeah, because you don't want like your home. You want to come home to like somewhere that's cozy, right? So that's why you can see like we also have like this green couch. We knew we wanted green because I don't know, it's just this shade of green that like appeals to us. Yeah.
So like I think one of the things that we really talked about at the start is like we wanted like brutalist influence, but not to be like full on like you know you're coming home to a prison like that kind of that level of brutalist.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
brutalist is known to be quite cold.
Yeah. So like even our concretes, we went with like a warmer tone grey rather than like too cool tone. So yeah, and then I think the dopamine decor, like all the colorful pops of color here and there, like helps to
Add warmth back
contrast
into the space.
the brutalism of it.
What do you think is your favorite piece in the house?
Favorite piece of like furniture?
Yeah, furniture.
Okay. Okay, I think for me, right, like I don't think this really counts as furniture, but for me it's all the lamps. Like the lighting system in general is like I think my favorite because a lot of it is actually all of it is smart home and smart compatible, and a lot of our lamps is like RGB light. So in terms of that, like, I think it's very fun to play around with like different colors for different moods and settings. Yeah, so I think that would be my favorite thing.
I think for me, it would be like the couch because I mean, I didn't expect us to spend so much time here actually. I thought we would spend more time like, I don't know, in the bedroom or something, you know, to watch like our shows at night. But it turns out that we actually prefer the couch more.
It's so comfy.
Yeah, it's so comfy. Like after you sit, you can't like get up. So I think also plus the color. Like I really like this shade of green.
So could you talk to us more about your feature wall?
Okay. So for the feature wall, right, initially we wanted something that is like the Japanese wabi-sabi tiles. Yeah, but then we ended up with this curved design, which I think on hindsight now is a lot better because the wabi-sabi one I think might have been too cold and too dead for the space. So like we really like that we went with a curved finish and like a curved wall with like a concrete plaster finish. And I think one of my favorite things about this is the cable management portion because I'm very like OCD about things like this, right? So for like our TV and TV console setup, I think everything is super clean. All the wires are hidden behind, and all our PlayStation, our consoles, all the wires is like completely hidden. So I think when you look here, it looks like a display even, but actually I think it is very functional because we actually plug in like a lot of electrical stuff there. Yeah.
So could we now talk about your dining area? Talk to us about how you usually use the dining area, and could you talk to us also about your favorite moments in the dining area?
When we host friends, like when you have like family friends over, and then when you see like just everyone gathered around, and then I like that the space allows for like everyone to communicate with each other. Like from the kitchen to the dining and then to this area, it's very open, right? So like you don't really get cut off from like another group like in a different area, which is what I really like about this like dining area. It's very open.
So okay, we also sometimes like to host friends over to like play games or whatever, right? So we did plan the dining area to have a dual purpose that we can play like board games or whatever there. So I think that's where you can see that actually there is a lot of colorful stuff there and colorful lights. And even if you look closely, you can see some of our board games on the shelves and stuff. So I think we really wanted the dining space to be cozy and not just for dining, but somewhere we can chill with our friends also. Yeah.
So what was your biggest priority when you were designing your kitchen space? You guys mentioned that you like to cook a lot.
Okay, so my biggest priority is making sure that no matter what space constraint we have, we must have an oven.
Okay, for me is aesthetics aside, like I wanted the kitchen to be somewhere that is very functional and like easy to use on a daily basis lah. So I think a lot of planning went into that, to like what kind of appliances to have, what materials, the positioning of it, and like how it would fit our style of using it. Yeah, so like I think there were even certain appliances that we chose specifically to like fit something that we already have, like maybe a certain pan or something like that. Yeah.
You talked about how your home has a lot of colors. Could you talk to us more about why you chose the color palette, and like were you worried that it might be too bold?
Actually, honestly, I was a little worried when he brought up the dopamine like decor and everything, because he wanted Brutalist, right? But to me, that's very cold. But the thing is, I said that I didn't want like a cold house, right? So I said like add some warmth back into it and I'll be fine with like the Brutalist base. But the thing is, he came up with the dopamine decor idea. Yeah, and I really had not much faith in it to begin with. Yeah, because it would seem very chaotic in my mind, but I guess it really just turned out well. So with a bit of planning from his end, of course.
I think for the color palette, right? Like for something that's so colorful, like you would assume that it's just randomly throwing in a lot of colors, right? But I think there still needs to be a bit of structure. If not, then it will just look too messy. So like I think we picked a few main colors that we really like for example this green here, right? So this would be a color that you see recurring through the entire houses. And then for the main colors, like I think we let it take on the form in bigger pieces. Yeah, and then for like the more random colors, like we have it in smaller form factors that we just randomly splash around the place. So like it doesn't look too chaotic. It still has some color palette to it, right? Like for example the wood, the green. If you look at the living area, right? Like for example that shade of blue, like it reoccurs throughout the house. Yeah, in like slight variations. But
And red also.
red also. So like I think main colors that we like, we try to keep it a bit recurring. Then the like super random stuff is just like make it smaller, so it's not so like chaotic. Yeah.
So even your bathroom has a lot of personality. Could you talk to us more about the design of it?
What I love about the common and the master bathroom is how we chose like the same tiles, so that they both kind of feel like sort of like a link, you know? Yeah, but different colors. Yeah, and for the master bathroom, I love that there is like a tub. Like the tub in the master bathroom was built from scratch. Yeah, and it was overlaid with like the same tiles that we chose. Yeah, so I just like the vibe of it. It's just very cozy once again.
Yeah. I think for us, right, because the master bathroom and the common bathroom has like two different purposes. Like the master bathroom is one that we use every day, at the end of every day, to like unwind and stuff, right? But I would say the common bathroom is more for guests that are coming. So like the inspiration is a bit different. I feel that the common bathroom has a bit of like a bar toilet kind of influence, where it is a bit dimmer, like a bit more colorful, like more, how to say, mysterious like that, right? Yeah, so I would say that's the vibe. Whereas the master bathroom is a bit warmer, more toned down. Like you don't see so much random colors there. So
It's more a bit like spa vibe.
yeah. So like it's two different purposes, I feel.
So talk to us more about your wardrobe. Why did you design it like that, and what was the inspiration behind it?
I think okay for our wardrobe, same thing. We went with like stainless steel to tie in with the overall theme of the house. Then I think maybe one like organizing thing that we did differently is usually people don't have like their hanging rods for clothes all the way up because you can't reach it. And they will usually have like a shelving space to put like their luggage and stuff there. But then like we thought that was more inconvenient because then you have to like carry a very big luggage all the way to the top shelf. We went to get these like automated hanging rods that comes with a lift. So like we get to have it come down so we can reach it, but at the same time utilize the full height of the cabinet and push it all the way up. Yeah, so we have our like open shelving area at the bottom instead, where we feel it's like easier to put things and yeah.
So talk to me maybe more about your vanity area.
Okay, so our vanity area is together with like the walk-in wardrobe. I feel like that makes sense because like you get ready at the vanity and then after that you go to your wardrobe to like get dressed, right? So I think one requirement I had was to have the vanity facing like direct natural light, like sunlight. Because I don't like to get ready with how to say, like artificial light. Like it's not very accurate, right? So that was like my one requirement, but I think we had quite a bit of trouble finding like how to design the layout.
Like where to put your vanity.
Yeah, because like as I said, like space constraint and everything. So, but I'm really glad that it worked out well. Like I love the entire vibe of it. It reminds me a bit of like a Balenciaga store.
With the light also.
Yeah.
So looking back at everything, what's your favorite thing about your home?
I think for me would be actually just the entire living area because it's technically open concept, right? So like everything is in the living area. So I really like that we can have like spend most of our time here, whether like cooking, hosting friends, or like watching TV, playing games, or everything. I think it's just like the whole living space in general.
I mean, for me, it definitely has to be the vanity area. Yeah, because like this is I think my first time having like a dedicated space. I'm talking about like enough space to just like get ready however I want to, and I don't know, it just feels like something nice to have. Yeah.
So lastly, if you could describe your home in 3 words, what words would you choose?
3 words, okay.
I think my one word is cozy.
That was
Like-
my small also.
My one was cozy. I mean, because despite all the steel elements and everything, it's just very cozy to me.
I would say personality, because even a lot of like our decor pieces like have some sort of meaning or link to ourselves and our life. Like we didn't really just buy random decor that looks nice. We try to buy things that we actually have an interest in. So I would say like the pieces reflect a lot about our own personalities. Okay, I would say fun. Yeah, because then again we have a lot of like funky pieces of decor here, and we actually have a lot of like games in the house, and we do like to have friends over to come and hang out with us and play games or whatever. So I would say definitely there is like a fun aspect to it.
That's a good one.